Kuala Lumpur.
We're revealing the hidden gems, the iconic sights, shocking surprises, and food that will ruin you for anything else.
All at a price that feels like it should be illegal. And we're starting at the main artery of the city.
Welcome to Kuala Lumpur.
This is Bukit Bintang, the heartbeat of Kuala Lumpur. It's the area of the city where many tourists choose to stay for obvious reasons. It's packed with hotels, restaurants, cafes, bars, nightlife, and some of the best street food of the city.
Bukit Bintang is where Kuala Lumpur cranks up the volume. It's Kuala Lumpur at full throttle. Bright lights, bold flavors, and a nightlife that never clocks out. But remember, while the city turns up, so do crimes of opportunity. So keep your bag closer than your cocktail and enjoy the vibe that is Bukit Bintang.
Jalan Alor night market is going down.
Look, we're in Jalan Alor street market, and I'm gonna tell you something. The food smells divine. It's the smell of barbecue, the smoke of good food. We got snow crab, we have lobster, we got squid, we got shrimp, we got chicken wings. Whatever your heart desires, you can find it here at a really good price. This is one of the many food hubs of the city that you can enjoy any time of the day and any day of the week. We just ducked into one of the restaurants over here. This is the place to come if you want to experience the diversity of Kuala Lumpur. All the different ethnicities turn out here to show out. We even saw some Thai folks out there. You got your Chinese, you got your Arabs, you got all kinds of different people selling their ethnic foods. So all kinds of grilled meats, all kinds of sauteed foods, fruits and vegetables. The menu here is super diverse and super delicious, so really recommend this area if you want a taste of Kuala Lumpur street food. Kuala Lumpur is welcoming, obviously, but you need to keep your valuables close to you in crowds. You need to use the pedestrian bridge. You have to prepare because safety is a factor wherever you go. Kuala Lumpur is one of the safest cities in Southeast Asia, physically. Today, security means protecting you and your family's information and your digital footprint. So shout out to Aura, the all-in-one digital security tool and the sponsor of today's video. Data brokers buy and sell your information every day on the open market. That spam email that you receive, that cold call from a not-so-random company, all the way down to the registration for your credit card. All of that is orchestrated, and it's your information being sold on the open market. I Googled my name the other day, and man, everything was out there. My name and address, all of my previous addresses, the make and models of my car, my father, my stepfather, my mother's maiden name, everything that you need to gain security into my private accounts was sitting out there online for the world to see. I had zero protection, and I didn't think I needed any. But that's when I found Aura. Aura is like having a digital bodyguard. It's like I'm the famous pop star out in the world, and I got my bodyguard here protecting my digital information. They scan all the data broker sites and remove your name automatically. They also monitor for your details on the dark web, provide you with fraud alerts and a secure VPN, antivirus, and even ID theft insurance, all in one app. Traveling full-time means we use public Wi-Fi in airports, cafes, random Airbnbs, all of the time. And using Aura gives us a peace of mind as we travel, knowing that we are protected wherever we are. We use Aura, and we urge you to as well. In fact, we're going to give you 14 days free. Sign up at aura.com/Yarbros. In those 2 weeks, you'll see exactly how much of your data is being exposed. And knowing what's out there is the first step at reclaiming your information. By day, Jalan Alor is a street food paradise. But if the night is on your mind, follow Jalan Alor to the end, and it spills right into Changkat, one of the city's red light districts. Changkat is where it's at if you're trying to have an enjoyable nightlife experience, adult style. You want to grab a cold one? Changkat. You want to get a massage? Changkat. You want to shoot some pool? Changkat. It's the area, the region, the neighborhood, the block to make it all happen. This place is lively, and it doesn't kick off until around 6 or 7 o'clock, and it goes on into the night. Changkat in Kuala Lumpur for an adult's nightlife experience.
Kuala Lumpur is the largest city and capital of Malaysia, and it's made up of two different regions. East Malaysia on the island of Borneo, and West Malaysia on the Malay Peninsula, where Kuala Lumpur is located. It hosts a population of 2 million in the city proper, while the greater metropolitan area known as Klang Valley is home to over 9 million people.
We arrived here a few months ago, and that Kuala Lumpur skyline was the first thing that we noticed. It was like an army of glass and steel giants welcoming us to a new, thriving city. And this was our introduction to the Kuala Lumpur city center area.
This is KLCC, one of the main arteries of the city of Kuala Lumpur. It's one of the popular spots for people to stay when they come into this city. This is where you're going to find one of the most iconic attractions of the area. That is the Petronas Twin Towers.
The Petronas Twin Towers dominate and define Kuala Lumpur's skyline. They tell a triumphant story of the city, rising 1,483 feet high in the sky. Reclaimed land from colonizers and repurposed to serve the people. A city within a city. 100 acres of skyscraping hotels, luxury malls, city parks, mosques, and historic icons. By day, the stainless steel and glass shimmer and shine in the light of the sun. By night, they glow like beacons, reflecting the city's blend of tradition and modern ambition. Leaving the polished glass of KLCC behind, we slip into Chinatown, a world built long before the towers kissed the sky. Colorful, chaotic, and historic. Chinatown, famous for budget shoppers and famous for backpackers. But this alley has a long history dating back to the beginning of KL. And it went a little something like this. Temples, tea rooms, and leaning shop houses line alleyways. The air lingers with incense, frying noodles, and dark ancient secrets. Chinatown was born in the muck of tin mining. Men shipped in by the thousands, clawing fortunes for the British from the riverbeds. It was hard work, and the colonizers, always looking for profit, introduced opium and pushed it on the streets. Opium dens, gambling houses, and brothels flourished in these back alleys. They weren't just tolerated, they were taxed. Vice became revenue, and the colonial machine was kept alive. KLCC shows you Malaysia's modern ambitions. Chinatown shows you its survival instincts.
But today in Chinatown, you can explore the authentic goods of Peddling Street. Stop in and cool off in one of the local tea shops.
Some of the city's swankiest, family-owned coffee shops are here, offering an air-conditioned, delicious, and peaceful escape from Chinatown's madness.
Or check out the street art that's everywhere. And if you're lucky, you might run into our friend, a local street artist named Kamel.
Hi, my name is Kamel. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. I have been doing this street art for the past 2 years at the Kwacha Hong Ling Central Market, Chinatown, Malaysia. Let's go!
Or grab a bite to eat from one of the many bistro restaurants, either day or night.
Transportation in Kuala Lumpur is affordable, easy, and accessible. Ride-sharing apps such as Bolt and Grab are widely used. In the inner city, we find public transportation to be the quickest and cheapest way to get around.
This is KL Central, the main transportation hub of Kuala Lumpur. It may seem and feel a little chaotic, but this is the station that's going to allow you to get all around the city, all around the state, and all around the country.
Even to the famous Batu Caves.
Kuala Lumpur is an experience. From the Batu Caves, where towering limestone cliffs echo with centuries of indigenous history, to neon lights aboard the hop-on, hop-off buses, where you can watch the city glow and come alive at night, to admiring the shimmering skyline of KLCC Park, or posted up on any of the many rooftop bars in the KLCC area, where cocktails meet 360-degree views of a city that never stops moving. Tourists can have it their way in the city, but so can long-term travelers. It's one of the few countries in Asia where U.S. citizens can stay visa-free up to 90 days.
KL is progressive and overflowing with expat incentives, and an abundance of neighborhoods suitable for expat life, with a wide array of international schools and over 50 mega malls.
Right now, we are in the Sunway Mall in one of the most popular expat neighborhoods in Kuala Lumpur, and that is Mont Kiara. It has its own vibe all unto itself, its own kind of energy. It's an area where you're going to see 70% full of foreigners and expats here. It's an area with lots of international restaurants, international schools, plus one of our favorite things to do whenever we travel is to check out the movie theater scene. And Kuala Lumpur is unmatched in the quality, comfort, and luxury that they offer in their theaters.
Its secure and long-term executive apartments start at $600 a month.
An abundance of clean, trustworthy grocery stores, cafes, restaurants, mega malls, all located within expat-friendly neighborhoods.
Outside of Mont Kiara, expats are attracted to neighborhoods like Damansara Heights, Desa Park City, Bangsar, and TTDI, enclaves with great amenities, infrastructure, and housing options.
Accommodations and where to stay in KL are pretty easy. There are 5 neighborhoods that a lot of tourists typically stay in when they're visiting the area, and these are great, especially if you're looking to explore the city and check out the tourist attractions. Those neighborhoods are KLCC, Bukit Bintang, KL Central, Little India, Chinatown, and Bangsar.
KL is a city where cultures don't just coexist, they collide, blend, and create something entirely their own.
The last thing we expected to find in Kuala Lumpur was India. Yet when we arrived at Sultan Abdul Samad Road, there were sari shops.
The air thick with the aroma of cardamom, cumin, and incense, and the hum of Indian music vibrating through the streets.
We were in brickfields, also known as Little India.
The streets weren't just alive, they were electric. They were in the middle of a Hindu celebration that was a spectacle. But day-to-day life in the area seemed unaffected. Men worked, people shopped, crowds gathered to eat. This was all apparently simply Little India.
This is Little India, and where you will find one of the most vibrant Indian communities in all of Kuala Lumpur. This area here is rich and vibrant with its restaurants, with culture that you can see pretty much on every street corner. You might even run into a festival or a celebration, but this is a community of people that make up about 10% of Kuala Lumpur. So this is the area to come if you want to explore and engage in authentic Indian culture.
We came here thinking Kuala Lumpur would be just another stop on our map. But the more we explored, the more we realized this city isn't just a layover. It's alive, it's diverse, and it's the kind of place that makes you think maybe this could be home. If you enjoyed our look into Kuala Lumpur, please give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and share it with a friend. Peace and blessings.